and you're back here on News Central. Let's bring you a bit more stories this afternoon, where in response to rising fatalities at the Madina Zongo Junction here in the capital, Accra, local authorities have announced plans to deploy personnel from the Ghana Armed Forces to ensure pedestrian safety measures at the busy intersection. According to statistics from the Lankwantanan Madina Municipal Assembly, 58 pedestrian deaths have been recorded at the junction over the past 7 years, largely due to people ignoring the footbridge and attempting to cross the multi-lane highway directly. The Lankwantanan Madina Municipal Assembly is considering structural modifications to the footbridges, which many pedestrians say are not motivational enough to use. George Quinn is there, where we're expected, that enforcement is expected to start. And we'll connect with him right now and get an understanding. Military personnel to enforce the use of footbridges. Let's find out from George if that's already begun. George, are we seeing military personnel already at Madina seeking to enforce this directive?
Thank you, Marion. A very good afternoon. Thanks for having me. I'm coming to you live from Madina Zongo Junction. And we're here to assess compliance levels here. And it's like what it is. It's just an old story. Pedestrians are still crossing, putting their life in danger. So my cameraman is trying to give you visuals of these pedestrians. And for the military personnel, they'll be here September 30, that's Tuesday. And it's going to be piloted for 3 months. And according to the Assembly, the use of community policemen does not really enforce whatever they anticipate. So with the presence of the military, would actually deter these pedestrians from actually using the main road. So look at this very woman, for instance, trying to cross, putting her life in danger. For me, what life? I tell you to put bridge, you know. And now, but she be a so look at her. So she's actually putting her convenience before her safety. So she's complaining that she has, deep problems, so she cannot use the footbridge because, as they always say, it's just the architectural structure makes it very demotivating. They cannot use it. So that's why they actually say that they can't use the footbridge. But there are lots of them here trying to just live their life for their convenience. But until things change here, I think the deaths that have been pegged at 58 within 7 years would decrease, Marina.
George, just quickly on the lives that have been lost as well. We understand, is it 58 lives have been lost as a result of these sorts of crossings? Walk us through the numbers and the statistics as well.
So 58 deaths have been recorded here so far within 7 years. So what the Assembly is saying that if things don't change, if pedestrians still continue to use the main road instead of the footbridge, the numbers will go high. So hopefully the presence of these military from next week will deter them from using the footbridge. So look at these young girls, for instance. Your life on TV, and you are risking your life for your convenience. Why would you use the footbridge? Let's talk to your life. Let me think about it. You know that. So you stop using it. But tell me, why do you want to go? It's very long. So if they work it, so Marina, they are saying that if the Assembly alters this very footbridge, they will surely use it because the game is very long. It likes too much exercise for them. So if the Assembly alters it, maybe they'll use it, so they will motivate them to use it. So Marina, so 50 years there, within 7 years there.
Quickly on the MC, because you've been interacting with her, what's she been telling you?
So Paila Ibrahim is the MC for Lankwantanan Madina Assembly, and he says most of the crashes that occur here is as a result of pedestrian negligence. So they are the ones that are causing these very crashes, and not really. We should not blame it largely on the driver. So let's listen to Paila.
Yeah, thank you. With the issue of Zongo Junction, in order to it is either you stop it or you minimize it. Accidents is part of our social life, but we should make sure that we don't cause the negative on human being. That is by car knocking somebody on the road. Sometimes it's the negligence of the pedestrians. We also don't want to listen to the right authorities. That is why we have such challenges. But I believe when this method that we are bringing in place comes to stay, it will help our own selves, our own pedestrians, to understand that my crossing on the median of the road is a problem or a calamity to my own nature. But if I'm able to use the bridge, it is for my own good and my own safety. So that is what we are trying to ensure. Collaborating with other institutions is a must. For as an assembly, you are an entity on your own, but you work hand in hand with other institutions. You are, let me say, a lower level or miniature of a parliamentary proceedings. So you see the way Parliament sometimes invite other institutions. The same thing, we can also invite others to join us and then make sure we deliver the best for the people of Madina. And that is what we are yearning to give to the people of Madina, so that a legacy will be set as a blueprint that whoever comes in next time will also make sure he either work to live apart with you or he crosses you, but not to come and do less of what you have done. So I always said, even from my upbringing,
as the MC for the area speaking to us, George Quinn, thank you as well for the updates from there. But let's bring you